Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Remember, the readings here are timeless. Take what resonates, pass on to someone else if you think they need inspiration, and maybe come back to it if it doesn't resound with you today. It might mean something in the future. Okay? If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button below and the bell next to it so that you get email notifications of new videos when I upload, and I upload all the time. And if you're returning, welcome back. Okay? As you know, on this channel, we say, angels, get the flock in here when we're not sure which angels to call on. All right? Okay, so it is another wonderful week that we're getting started out with, and it is going to be, I think, magical. I keep hearing the word magical, and I keep hearing playful. Maybe we're being called this week to be more playful, okay? So we're going to get started in a few minutes by clearing the air, and if you'd like to join in, please get comfortable and take a moment and just breathe. Okay, I'm going to heart link, and I'll talk to you about that in a few minutes for all the new people. But it's the middle finger and the thumb. Join them together to heart link to the angels. This is to clear the air and to calm us, clear our minds. Let your fears go. Let all your thoughts go to the side for just a few moments as we come into this reading. Okay, so what is the heart link? Heart link is joining our thumb and middle finger together, and it starts an energetic vibration going up our arm, through our heart, all the way up through our soul cluster into the angelic realm. Now, that it can be used to invite the angels in to work with you. And you can do that by saying this invitation. This is an angelic invitation. Excuse me, something's coming in. Okay, I'll bring that message into the reading. Anyway, for right now, join your middle finger and your thumb together. This heart link invitation comes from the process known as IET, or also known as integrated energy therapy. IET began in the late 80s. It was a download from Angel Ariel to Stephen Thayer. And at that time, Stephen really just hoped, he lived in New Jersey, and he hoped that it would just at least reach as far as Connecticut. Well, now IET is practiced around the world, and there are many, many, many practitioners as well as teachers. I myself am a master instructor of IET. So if you're interested in any workshops, if you're interested in learning IET, send me an email. If you'd like to chat, send me an email. If you are interested in other healing modalities or where to go on your healing journey, send me an email. I will respond to them. And if there's someone that you would like to have included in our meditation circle that I do for subscribers and for clients, send me an email. You don't even have to say anything about what's going on unless you'd like to share. And just their name is fine. And I will go ahead and include them in the meditation. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get into the read. And I always start out by telling you the card decks I'm going to use, just in case you have them. And you can go pull the card and look at it, okay? So I'm going back this week. It said bring out some of your newies and new decks, and also bring out some of your oldies. This is one of my older ones, Wisdom of the Oracle. And the other one, and Wisdom of the Oracle, is by Colette Baron Reed. And the other one is Angel Answers by Radley Valentine. Sorry, it's upside down. Okay? Now, some channels, they don't share what decks they use, and that's their right. one of the reasons that I do is so that you understand that you are also able to get those messages and you are also able to use them. And sometimes I know when I'm watching other readers, and I watched them for about 2 years before I began my channel, just looking to see the different methods and to see what was out there. I was curious what their different decks were, and so I noticed some people listed them, some people would mention them, other people were like, don't ask me. Just don't ask me. That's against the rules on this channel. And that's fine. It's their channel. I would just like for my subscribers, if they'd like to participate, to go ahead and pull out that deck, okay? And I use different decks for different things. In fact, someone asked me, they said, do you really have over 100 decks? And I said, yes. I'm going to show you. That's just some of them. That's not even the bottom shelf, which is is pretty full. Okay? All right. Yes, I do have tarot decks, and yes, I started out learning how to do tarot when I was in college in the 70s. I don't do tarot. I didn't do tarot for a while because it kind of fell off and it wasn't as popular. And it also started to have some other connotations with it. And people got a little nervous when they'd see certain cards come up. And so I just thought, you know what, maybe one day I'll come back to it. And then Oracle and Angels cards started to come out. And I was like, yes, finally. Now, I'd have had my deck a long time ago if I was an artist. But I am not. Drawing a straight line is really, really very challenging for me. So the way that I handle that is I've been taking a course called calligraphy. And as my friend here says, fancy writing. She likes fancy writing. And I was laughing because the other day I was at the DMV and you have to bring all your ID, and I had my social security card with me, and I laughed because it was my original one that I had. And back when I was in high school, you had to have good penmanship. And my name on that card is written very much like a calligraphy kind of handwriting. I just laughed because I thought, gosh, you know, I still have some of that need then. So maybe it was a past life thing where I was a calligrapher in another life. Who knows? They're saying take these 3 cards, the bottom and the top and that one. Okay, cool. All right, so we have our cards out on the table. And I keep telling y'all I'm going to get a new setup and I'm going to figure it out. And every time I do, something goes awry. I had a new setup where you could see my hands and see me, and it meant that the tripod was further back. And then my co-host, Lady and Coco, came along, and that took care of that. Everything went flying. All right, so... Okay, so here we go. Here's the reading that's coming up for today. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful cards. This first card is called Deep Knowing. Better over here? Yeah. Deep Knowing. And it is the card number 43. Number 43 is about going within. When we, in numerology, take the number 4 plus 3 and we add them together, we get the number 7. 7 is all about metaphysical things, about a deeper knowing, a deeper understanding of what's going on. And when the number 7 comes up, it's a time for us to withdraw and to really look deep within, to really search for what it is that we are truly, truly desirous of either knowing or feeling. It is also a time where we can really look to the universe and ask for guidance, okay? The next card that comes up is another 7. So this is really confirmation, and it is saying it is time to go within and really define what it is you're looking for. And this card says, to the sea. Remember, when we head off and go out into nature, We are connecting on a deeper level with the universal force. And we can ground ourselves and we can get clear about what it is we truly desire in life. The high vibe reading from yesterday was all about being flexible. It was all about taking a situation and really looking at it to go deeper as to what it is you truly desire. Do you desire, what is the outcome you desire? And really stepping up to the plate and stating that. And not getting bogged down in the past, staying very present moment and talking about what it is you truly desire. What we're going to leave out of the conversation in order for things to manifest, we're going to leave out of what didn't happen. I don't want this. I won't accept that. With those kind of, that information is not something you use when you're manifesting. When you're manifesting, you do so from a positive. Angels, do the heart link invitation. Angels, I invite your energy to join with mine. Please surround me, guide me, protect me, and inspire me. And what you're doing then is you're inviting in the angelic presence to really come in and help you out. And I know we didn't do an angelic presence before I started the reading today, because I just finished doing the high vibe one. So it's already here. The next card that's coming up is number 47. Go the distance. 4 and 7 is 11. 11 is a master number. Look it up, Google it, see what it means for you. Okay, because all numbers have different meanings for everyone. And when it's saying go the distance, it's saying you have within you everything you need to make whatever it is you truly desire to happen. You have the ability to make it happen. And number 16, it says all that glitters. So remember that old saying that when we were growing up, sorry, the smoke. You can't see it, but it's smoky over here. All that glitters isn't gold. It's saying be real clear about what it is you truly want. Not what someone else says you should have, not what someone else says you should do, but be clear about what it is you truly want. And again, we're looking at the number 16 in numerology. When we add those numbers together, we get the number 7. So this reading has been very much about go within. Really get clear about what you want. Because the number 11 comes up, it's saying that the angelic force is here to help you. You have support from the other side. And you can go far. Oh my goodness. You can't make this stuff up. Because the next card that's coming out is co-create. The number 40. 40 is, in numerology, 4 plus 0. 0 is a very good number. It's beginning. It's the beginning. And 0 is all about infinity. It's all about the circle. But the number 4, again, is about doing the hard work, creating a solid foundation. So whatever it is that you are really trying to create with the universe, use the universal presence to help you and support you. That's what they're there for. Now, someone last week posed a question to me, and I laughed because I thought, okay, they get it, but they don't. And they asked, they said, well, you know, Carolyn, at the end of the day, no matter what's going on, you know who's in charge. It's God. And I said, yes, it is. Suppose you don't use the extra support that's there for you, like the angelic realm, like the ascended masters, like the planetary energy. Those were all created to help support us, to help us grow, to help us really live a life that is truly inspired and kind and loving and uplifting. That is our birthright. We make it hard because we set out on our own paths without looking to see, are we co-creating something with the universe? Are we co-creating this partnership with the universe? Are we co-creating this new job with the universe? Are we using all of our skills and gifts at any given moment to create exactly the outcome we truly desire. Now, there are people out there who live off drama and they love drama 24/7. Deep inside, that is someone who's very troubled. That is someone who is very much on the page of my way or the highway. That is someone who has been very traumatized. If you have people like that in your life, create very healthy boundaries so that you can deal with them. If it really becomes to a point where you feel threatened and not safe around them, cut them off. Maybe take a step back. Maybe say, you know what, I think I'm going to need to step away for a little while and come back to this a little later on. Also look at how you're showing up. Are you showing up as judge, jury, or executioner? Are you showing up as someone who is kind and loving? Are you showing up and saying, you know what, they're going through a lot. Today I'm going to give them a pass because I know they're going through a lot. But here's the deal. Be careful how many passes you give them, even though they may be going through a lot, because what'll start to happen is you may start to feel resentful because your boundaries have been overstepped. And the card that comes out is communicate clearly. So communicate clearly exactly what you truly desire, whether you are heart linking to the angels and asking for something, whether you're speaking to someone. My nose is itching and it's itching on the right side. So someone needs to have a conversation with a masculine energy or a male figure. The next card that's coming out is saying take action. Start to take action on whatever it is that you're working on. Start to really develop an action plan. Start to look at how you can make this happen in a way that aligns with your values. Now, your values may be different than someone else. And here comes the confirmation from the angels to say, who is in charge of this? It says it's up to you. It's up to you to create the life that you wish. And you can do so by co-creating it with the universe. These two cards right here are confirmation that you can do this. You have the opportunity. You have what it takes. You just have to decide. And if you've been on a very difficult path, or you've been on a path where you've been questioning, am I enough? Am I good enough? They're now saying take a different direction. Choose a new direction. Perhaps set that thinking aside and start to think of, why not me? What can I offer? What gifts do I have? If a situation isn't working out the way you might like, you might switch it and say, what is the outcome I truly desire? What are my values? What action can I take? Is this kind and loving? Because remember, there's another power that works in the universe called karma. Are you pushing your agenda on someone? And as you are going through this situation, are you really clear about what it is you truly desire? So they're also saying take time to really reconsider. Reconsider what it is that you truly wish as you're choosing this new direction. Because the new direction may take you to exactly the place you choose to go. It may give you all of the prosperity and abundance and love and support and everything that you're truly looking for. And they're saying if you're not sure what's going on and you're not sure how to tackle it, they're saying ask for help from others. Now, others could be someone you trust. It could be a good friend who's there to listen and to support you. It could be a therapist. It could be a life coach. It could also be sitting down, getting clear about what it is you truly, truly desire, and setting out to co-create it with the universe by asking for support from the angelic realm. Now, when we don't know what angel to call on this channel, we say, get the flock in here, angels. Okay? Angels, get the flock in here. That's what we say here. and wait to see who shows up. However, once you put it out there and you tell the universe, step back, go on about your life, and watch and see how things unfold. Because things start to unfold in a very magical way when we step back from what we think should happen, what we think someone else should do. You know, they should do this or they should do that. I don't know why they won't do this. I don't know why they won't do that. They should do this. And we set ourselves up in judgment. And if someone did the same thing to us, we'd be hurt, we'd be upset, we'd be angry. Let's shift that. And that's what this is saying here. Reconsider how you are going about this. Reconsider and choose a new direction. Those things are possible. And it is time for us because we can, it's saying it's up to us, take action. But first we must get clear about communicating what it is we truly, truly desire. So maybe sit down and think about that. You don't have to go into a cave and be there for days on end. You know, work on it a little each day. Or carve out time over the weekend or when you have downtime. Take some time and just think about it. What it is that I truly, truly desire. What is it? What is it that I truly desire? What would make my life feel like the best life ever? What do I need to bring into my life? What do I need to let go of? Who do I need to let go of? What energies around me no longer serve me? What people around me no longer serve me? If you're going off on a positive, uplifting growth path and you've got people around going, yeah, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that. I don't think that's a good idea. Well, actually, you didn't ask them for their permission. And if you're over 18, which you're supposed to be watching this channel, you're an adult. You can make your own decisions. You don't have to ask for anyone else's opinion. Because I bet before they make their decisions, they don't call you up and ask you for yours. And even if they do lend information and they do give you their perspective, you still have to take action in a way that works for you. Because at the end of the day, this is your life. This is your life, and taking action now means that you begin on a new path, a new direction. This week we have the new moon. Why not take these extra few days between now and Thursday and release what no longer works? State it to the universe. This doesn't work for me anymore, and I'm over it. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm good. Thanks. It can be just that simple. And then have an action plan of how you're going to move forward. Okay? All right. So that's the message for today. Let's go out there. Let's use our deep inner knowing. Okay? If we need to, go to nature. This says go to sea, but that is the nature. Get out there. Start to look. Remember, the number 7 kept coming up. The number 11 came up. And the number 4. 7, all about the metaphysics of everything. How can you use the energy of the planet, of the stars, of all of your support team, of the angels, of the ascended masters? How can you use that? How can you use the energy of your guardian angel, their guidance, their knowledge? How can you use that energy? Because that's the number 7 of using metaphysics. And then we had the number 4 come up very prominently, 4 being all about solid foundations. The number 11 comes up as a master number to say you can do it. And you can look up what the number 11 means for you. But it is about you really taking the reins. This is your life. Who's driving this chariot? And really getting clear about what it is you truly desire. Okay? All right. Well, thank you for coming back. And I hope that you will come back again for another reading. And don't forget, give this a thumbs up and share it with someone who may need inspiration today. And I want to leave you with May you have more peace, love, joy, and happiness in your life than you could possibly even imagine. Please come on back, and thank you for joining us today.